Bienvenido en el MeltingPodcast.
Xin chào, chào mừng các bạn đến MeltingPodcast.
수고 상대하고요. hamon piliganami MeltingPodcast'에
Podcast'ımıza hoş geldiniz.
Welcome to MeltingPodcast.
Hello 各位，欢迎来到融合博客。
Découvrez dans MeltingPodcast.
Bienvenue au MeltingPodcast.
Hey everybody, I hope you are alright. Okay, so I'm okay. We are going to talk about the new year in different countries because I'm again with the same people of the same countries. So I'm gonna ask yourself, tell me how is it how the new year is in your country. So Yushun and Sushi, because you come from the same country, so tell me about your New Year's.
In China, the Spring Festival will last for 8 days, and that means the work people have 8 days holiday, but the students have at least 1 month to celebrate. And after the eve, we will start to visit the relatives and the important people, and the children will receive the red pocket, and that means the bless from the adult to the children. Also, some other traditions. We will put the Spring Festival couplets and put the character of Fu, and this character means the blessing in Chinese, and we will put it upside down, and that means the blessing is coming, and that's it.
Okay, and Sushi, can you tell me about the food?
Yeah, actually, because as I said in the introduction part, we celebrate Luna's New Year, which will usually be in February or at the end of January. So at that time, all the people will go back home. As you know, like China is very populous, huge population, so it's extremely difficult for booking tickets at that time. So usually people will go back home a few days earlier to like prepare the food, and at that day, like the Luna's New Year Eve, there will be a dinner with all the families. And usually it's the mother or like grandmother or somebody is extremely good at cooking will be responsible for the dinner. Well, they will cook like best dishes, including dumplings, so the others can also cook what they are good at. Yeah, and after the dinner or during the dinner, everybody will watch the Spring Festival Gala from CCTV. And yeah, sometimes adults will, like parents or grandparents will give the red pocket at Luna's New Year Eve. And yeah, at that eve, like most of people will stay up late until like 12 or even 1 a.m. Yeah, and go to sleep.
Whoa, it's a really big party.
Yeah.
Okay, so can you tell me about you, Bakzat?
I want to share with you about Uzbek New Year, which is called Navruz. So we celebrate every year at the beginning of spring. Normally we do on 21st March. So and we take like our government give 3 days vacation for everybody. So in New Year, we celebrate this holiday for 2,000 years. It's so traditional. It's spread not in my country, in all Turkic-speaking countries. They celebrate this. I have to say, like during like colonialism by Soviet Union, we didn't celebrate much, but now we're doing in common. So in this New Year, we cook dishes, special dishes. The first one is the smalak. It's sweet paste, which is contained from germinated wheat, and you boil the wheat, and you almost 7 hours, 8 hours, and a woman gather around a big pot, and they wish for the future. Let's put the stones inside. So yeah, and after being prepared this dish, we deliver this to our neighbors, to our relatives who's who's sick. We go to their houses. And besides, in addition, we have games, which is included with horses. It's a special between the men. So in that game, we put some gifts for winners. So it's so interesting. And we will have also some music, traditional for ethnic musics, about our culture, about our nation. So I think this new year is so attractive for tourists each year. When they come to our country, they come with their cameras and take all steps from all over the world. Thank you.
I just have a question. Tell me, in your country, you celebrate the New Year more with your friends or just with your family?
It's between the neighbors, between the friends.
Okay.
Like if you study in university, with your group, you can organize it. In the mountain, you go to the mountain, you take a rent, and you can cook it there. You can organize any festivals, games. It depends on each group.
Yeah, okay, I see. Okay, thank you. What about you, Anjali?
Yes, in my country, our New Year is in April, April 13 and 14. Both days, 13 is oldest New Year and the 14 is the New Year. And it's a New Year Eve and the New Year. In my country, it's really, celebration is really quite interesting, because for the New Year, all the people are waiting for New Year. We get new clothes and special foods. It's only for the April. Maybe I can say the food's name in my language, because it's quite cool. For the purpose of this New Year, for Sinhala and Hindu. In my country, they have a lot of nationalities: Hindu, Sinhala, Muslim, a lot of nationalities. For the purpose is to get unity between Sinhala and Hindu. So Hindu people have a different foods, and the Sinhala people have a different foods. So I'm Sinhala, and for me, in my mother and my sister, and they're making special sweets like cow, cookies, kiribat. Kiribat is a milk rice, and other lot of sweets like this. Ask me, and everything is very sweet. And after we make those sweets, and we share with our neighbors and their friends, quite similar to him. And another thing is Tamil people. They make a pongal rice. It's very sweet, it's like a brown sugar, and add some every sugar thing, and they made it. And we have a specific time to make these dishes. And also we are going to temples. Tamil people going to Tamil temple, and we are going to the Buddha's temple and take blessings, and very religious at that time, all the people. And after that, the celebration for celebration. Like we have the different games, and all the younger people can organize the New Year event. And for me also in Sri Lanka, I organize with my friends the New Year events, and we play each other and we get prize for that. And it's like this is the New Year, and within 2 days we celebrate, and it's like only for the 2 days, but most of the Sri Lankan it celebrates just 1 week. Yeah.
And I just have a question.
Yes.
What is your favorite game or your favorite food? Can you tell me, and why?
Yeah, it's like my favorite food is like cookies. It's very it's not so much heavy, and it's like the chips. It's like a chips,
Yeah.
and I love that. And we can get only the April that food. Otherwise, no one going to make the other months. So my favorite game is like we have a game, like they have two people, and we are going to pass. It's like a funny game, like we had to pass the egg to each other. Like if someone broke the egg, they're out of the game, and the last pair of the couple, and they will win. So like it's quite funny. Some people are like putting eggs into their head and clothes. Like it's quite funny. Like I like that game.
Okay, really interesting, really interesting. What about you, Kat?
Yes. We Vietnamese follow the lunar calendar, so it's the same as the Chinese when they celebrate New Year's, because like it's dated back to our history, because of the agricultural culture. So that's why we use the lunar calendar to celebrate New Year's, and it is like the biggest holidays ever in Vietnam. Yes, and it's more of like a family celebration. So we would gather back in our grandparents' house, and then we would stay there. Like normally for kids, we get like 2 weeks of vacation off. Yeah, so we would stay there and then like receive lucky money, just like as Suchi and Yuchun, like red pockets. So we, like the kids are usually like waiting for that the most because we get money. And yeah, like we would wear nice clothes, new clothes for like a week or so, something like that. And we would wear traditional clothes called áo dài. Yes, and we have a lot of traditional food also. It's called pork glutinous rice cake. Yes, a very long name, I know. And we have nem. Yeah, and yeah, so that's it. And we play gamble. We gambling a lot during like play cards and take all the money. So yeah, so that's that, because that is pretty much same as in China.
Okay, and
Yeah.
what is your best? What is your favorite food?
It's really hard to choose because like on average each year I will gain like 3 to 4 kilos for that. It's like well, I would say nem.
Nem.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Name is really good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very famous in here.
Yeah. Grenouille. You know.
What, he likes it?
I don't know.
Yeah, like it. Yeah.
Really?
And Grenouille, because we are heard by French people, but tell me about yourself. Do you prefer celebrate New Year in family or with your friend, and why? What is your favorite food? What is your favorite activity?
Okay.
Tell us.
So for me, I usually make the New Year with friends, and we will just eat snacks and drink alcohol. And we don't usually eat a lot of we don't cook a lot. We just like pizza, and it's just about the moment. I think it's really important, but sometimes I can do with my family, For example, this year, the last year I made the New Year with my parents because of the situation. It was a little difficult to go out and join some friends. So that's it.
Yeah, that's right. It's really difficult to have a party with the COVID, but I think it's there are a good side with this situation because you can spend some time with your family, so it's good. Yeah. So really interesting.
Like, could you?
What about me?
Yeah, share us your
Yeah.
story.
Yeah, my story.
Yeah.
Oh, again. Oh.
Yeah, man.
I'm sorry, man. No. For me, I celebrate much more my New Year with my family. I go to the church, and there are a lot of there is a good mood in the church because there are a lot of teenagers like me, and we celebrate, we dance, we sing, it's a party, but a little bit different, and we are in community, but a lot of time I celebrate with my family at home, and it's cool. And my favorite food, because I come from Cameroon, and I eat Cameroonian food, and we listen to Cameroonian songs. So yeah, it's a really good moment with my family. So I hope that you like it.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That's
no
a lovely
problem, no
story.
problem. We are really in the hand, like yeah. So see you soon. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
No problem,
Thank
no
you.
problem. Yeah.
Stay safe. Bye bye.